So Patrick, how do I get a bridge loan?
Well, this is kind of one of those things that we're a little bit different than a bank and we're a little bit simpler than a bank. If you've ever gone for a conventional loan, then you know that you have to bring everything along with you, including your shoe size, everything that you've done for the last 20 years. It's just amazing how much they get into your private information. For us, how the bridge loan process starts is this. You want to tell us up front, give us a short summary of what you want to do. I want to buy this property. The property is for sale for this amount. I believe that I can get it for this amount. I'm going to want to remodel the property or whatever it is that you're going to want to do. You're going to want to tell us about that. At that moment, you're going to also tell us how much you're wanting to borrow on that particular project and how much money you're going to put into the project, so we can get an idea if you're somebody that has what we call skin in the game. Skin in the game is just simply how much money are you putting in, or what kind of work are you putting in, so that we know that you're going to be vested in the property. So it starts with an initial summary. Once we get the initial summary, we will go out with you and we'll take a look at the project together.
So you actually go on site and look?
Absolutely. Unlike a bank, we do that we actually roll up our sleeves here versus someone that doesn't ever get out of their leather chair. We want to understand what it is that we're loaning on, because we're going to be able to loan you more money or understand how your process is going to work and help maybe guide you on the timelines based on what we're seeing. You have to remember, at Texas Bridge Lenders, we've been in the same shoes that you're in. We've done real estate development. We've already done real estate turnarounds, flips, apartment developing, you name it.
Condos.
We've done it. Yes, you participated with us on a 20 condo conversion deal that we've just done recently. It was successful for everybody. But what happens is once we understand what the project is, then we can get a better idea of what we're going to be able to do for you. Once we get an idea of what we're going to be able to do loan-wise, then we're going to ask you to bring in these sort of things. We're going to need to run a credit score on you, not typically because credit matters as much, but because our group makes sure that we have at least a 550 credit score, which that's pretty low on the grand scheme of things. Most banks,
D-minus.
Yeah, most banks don't start loaning until you're getting over that 700 range. We just need to know that you're over 550 and that you're not currently in bankruptcy. You can't currently be in bankruptcy working with us, because of course that would expose us. The second thing is that we cannot make loans based on houses if you're living in them. If they can be your homestead, we cannot loan money on things that are inside of a homestead.
So it has to be an investment property.
It has to be an investment.
You intend to make a profit.
Absolutely. You have to make a profit on it. And even if you're flipping homes, even if you decide to live in it for a short period of time, you'd have to sign something that indicated that it was not ever going to be used as a homestead, because that changes the way that we can loan money. We can't loan money on anything that's going to be a homestead. At that point,
lend any more than 80% on it, and you might need more.
That's exactly correct. So we can't get into business loaning to a homestead. But once we have that, then we want to have an idea what your net worth is, so that we know that you're going to be able to pay us back. To that, we want to know what the project is going to be, so that we can understand what the project is going to be. We don't ask for your tax returns or anything like that. And we run a credit score on you, and we get going on the property, because again, we're asset-based lenders. We're not somebody that wants to get all up in your business to try and figure out everything in your past life. We want to take a look at the deal. Does the deal make sense? Does the asset make sense? If so, we're there to loan you the money to do the deal.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.